I'm a fourth generation farmer. This is the original homestead from 1892. So yeah, I grew up on it, grew up farming. Farming's in my blood. Helped my dad ever since I could walk, riding tractor, combine, etc. And then 1990, I was in the Guard, I was in college. Had an opportunity to rent a quarter from a neighbor, and so that's how I got my start individually. Fast forward, 24 years, 2010, my dad passed away. So yeah, took over his ground and picked up more ground. And genetic potential of the corn plant. I love playing with that, seeing how it responds to different rates of nitrogen, different fertilities, what I would call snake oils, playing with those, see what works, what doesn't. I remember very distinctly, age 13, I was just north of our place on the half-mile line, 4430, singles, no duals on it, 8-row hiller, turning around on the end. We had a half-mile line marker, bridge plank. For some reason, that moved over 2 rows, and I hit it with the hiller and smashed up the outside row of it. And of course, at 13, there's no way that you're going to hide a major Oopsie from Supreme Commander. So I will never forget that butt chewing. Probably harvesting corn, just because you get to see the fruits of your whole summer, your whole planting, the whole year comes down to that. See what worked, what didn't, see what mess ups actually occurred out in the field that you had no idea what happened. Looking at yield maps, putting the puzzles together, all that stuff. But actually running the combine and 250, 300 bushel corn, nothing gets better than that. So yeah, I'm on Nebraska Corn Board. I'm just past chairman now. I've been chairman for the last 3 years. Been on the board for 7 years now. I have 2 more years left before my term's up, and we have no term limits, but I'm going to call her quits after this because I go on. I'm in officer rotation for U.S. Grains Council, so my life will get really busy in 3 years when I'm chairman, traveling all over the place. But yeah, I got involved in corn growers in 2001. Someone kind of talked me into being on the local Adams-Webster Corn Growers Association, and so was on that for a number of years, got appointed as state board, and then I just transitioned over to the Checkoff side of it in 2018. So yeah, enjoyed my time doing what I'm doing. So the corn checkoff board, we administrate all the funds that we collect from the checkoff that corn farmers pay when they sell a bushel of corn. So the benefit of this is, a big one. We fund a lot of research at the University of Nebraska for, finding new ways to grind corn, because we all know every year our bushels are increasing per acre, and we have to find a place to get rid of it. So we promote research, education. A big one is international trade, because yeah, we have a high value livestock industry here, but we can't eat all of it in state. So we export a lot. So we go around the world, meet our customers face to face. They love seeing American farmers, love seeing where the products come from. So they love putting a face to the name when Nebraska corn farmer. That's a brand right there that resonates around the world. Probably the opportunity to travel internationally. Like I said, you get to go meet your customers, and they appreciate what we do, and we certainly appreciate our buyers. We're always looking for different ways to sell more to them. Right now, for example, strength of the U.S. dollar kills our exports. I mean, they prefer our quality because Nebraska corn, with our climate, irrigation, is always 90% or above #1 corn, and they know it, but price of the U.S. dollar controls a lot of it. So yeah, they're both 99s. I'm second owner of both of them. I bought one probably 10 years ago, I'm guessing. This red and white one I bought, and everything's been inside and shedded. The blue and white one's a 99. Bought that a year afterwards, and yeah, Pete's they're one of a kind truck, and I really like, they stand out in the crowd. So both trucks are 500 Detroits, and they both have 10 speeds in them. One's a 373 gear ratio, the other one's a 352. So, but they'll both get out and run pulling 90,000+ pounds without any problem. So everything gets inspected every year, but my hired man is a certified technician. He was a certified technician for a dealership for 22 years, and he's worked for me for 6 years, I think, 5 or 6 years anyway. But yeah, everything. So a dealer inspects it, and what needs to be, what we can't fix here in our shop, the dealership will fix. But pretty much everything we do on our own, just after inspection, so we know for sure. Both Fendt tractors have Gold Star warranty, which includes warranty for 5 years and then all the maintenance done on them. So they know, so the computers on here will tell, Butler's my local Fendt dealer, so the computers will tell them, notify them when it's getting within a certain range of service hours, and then they schedule a service. So try to do it so it's not during a busy time of the year, and so far it's worked out great. So my wife Deb, she's an RN. She works at Merrill Landing. She's an outpatient infusion nurse. She spent 18 years as a hospice nurse. And we've been married for coming up on 25 years. We have 5 wonderful kids. Hers, mine, and ours, so range of 31 down to 18. Contemplating it for a couple years now. Really thought about doing it in 2022 at the high of the market, not the low of the market, but my future holds international trade, and that's all I can say for right now. But yeah, that's a real passion of mine, and I'm retiring from farming in practice, but not farming in theory. I'm going to go out and help Nebraska farmers sell their product overseas.